Last time. We ended a little bit off on a cliffhanger. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My house! My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I'm pretty used to playing with her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Yep. This is why I have the warnings on. Depression and self-harm. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit more when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Yuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Yuri's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Yuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Yuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often, that we've made it a simple habit of entering each other's house. It's like we were family. The house is quiet. Yuri isn't anywhere on this first floor, so I assume she's up in her bedroom. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Yuri? Hi. I sit down in her room. Yuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, hasn't it? Yuri's room is as messy as it always has been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? I Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Yuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Well, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping out online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. One moment. Yep. There's more silence between us. Yuri steers in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is very
Stream Elements said. Nixie_TTV just rated the channel with 8 viewers. PogChamp. Stream
Nixie!
Elements said. Thank you for following Try Extras. Smiley face.
Nixie!
Try Extras said. Oh, what's up, Joel? Nixie_TTV said. Rated.
Nixie!
Nixie_TTV said. Nixie at 3 rated. Nixie at 3 rated. Nixie at 3 rated. Nixie at 3 rated. Nixie at 3 rated.
Welcome in,
Approach me
Raiders.
for fun. Said. Hashtag Nixie raid Tomb raid Twitch raid Tomb raid Twitch raid Tomb raid Twitch raid.
It's good to have you here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just playing Doki Doki, and this part of the story is quite depressing. You've come in a very depressing time at the moment in the main story, but it's good to have you here. Nixie, thank you so much for raiding, my dear. If you need to go and leave, you absolutely can, guys. But if you want to stay along and chill and watch me play Doki Doki, it's completely up to you. But thank you so much, Nixie, for the raid. And yeah, we'll get straight back into it. Yeah, my shout out thing's not been working recently, so I won't give you a shout out this time. Next, I've been trying to work on fixing it, but yeah, it's been a bastard recently.
Nixie_TTV said. You're welcome, lovely. I'm off for the night watching a film with those that's wish and getting some food. You are so oliak me lovely. Smiley face. Take care, guys. Love you all. XXX.
Thank you, Nix. Everything about her is very
Nixie_TTV said. I can't help you fix it, just let me know when you're free. Take care, X.
Okay. Okay, will do. So what's been going on is Siri here is been having
Nixie_TTV said. Nixie at 3 vibing. Nixie at 3 party time. Nixie at 3 vibing. Nixie at 3 party time. Nixie at 3 party time. Nixie_TTV said. Asterisk can.
Okay, so what's been happening is Sayuri is being depressed because my character has been falling in love with another character, and Sayuri wants me to fall in love with her, but I don't know that yet, and she's been feeling betrayed, as it were. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of context. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Siri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Eh? Why can't it just be like it always has been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all, you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really have put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really gonna just make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to be having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about it? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me, and not keep me in the dark. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my face. Or head, either one. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world
Frog
just...
Wallet's Goo said. Hello. Been a while since I've been, kind of, early to stream.
Yeah, we're currently in a very important moment, Frog, I'll say that much. But it's good to have you here. That's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Siri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone, not everyone, if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a whole person I am. Tears straight down Siri's face. I made you join the Lunatic Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I could not understand. And now that you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Siri by the shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Siri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Siri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, her arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Siri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to go yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Siri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Siri lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Siri vibes. Nice. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would do me very good today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright? I look forward to it. Oh, we just went through the ringer there. Jeez, we went through the ringer there. We'll continue, but wow, I'm gonna need a drink of water after that. In my life, I've had to deal with people like that, and it never gets easier. I'll say that much. Never gets easier. But if you're best friends with them, you do try your best to help them out of that squeeze. You really do. Sometimes it works, but not always. You'll see what I mean by that in a bit. I say goodbye to Siri and next to their house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Siri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you running up very on time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried back on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of it for some reason. It should have been common sense in it, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would have been really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts them, both of her hands, firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, atmospheric candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a fair, faraway place. Although, many will stop. But just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guessed. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No. It's something that I like about you, actually. That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the party event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rumbles, cheers through her back. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Right, a wooden thing, though. Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to provide a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it penetrate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It is like magic, actually. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a button. A switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot. About this, so I trust your opinion. If anything, Yuri smiles dimly, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches again into her bag and pulls out several swirls of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or she is more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's your marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll have you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unveils a long strand of her red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an incorrect pattern of waves etched onto it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife, is it? Looks really fancy. Ah, well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks around. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling the danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her emotions once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure. I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it round in my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood tangles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the room a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and nervously fidgets. If you're squirmish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry? Ah. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? You're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would have been a bad idea. If it not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil in the air, would be very extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri goes shyly. Hey? Yuri calling me weird? That's surprising. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah. I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finished attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out. outside. Out, side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door cut. It looks great. Good thinking coming out with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items that Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course. Oh. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back up to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, laying it back over her arm. Nothing. Her face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri apparently dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colour for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get any each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school, to be honest. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Oh, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean it. Not at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri sobs, painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me? I don't need to go and do crazy things to have fun. fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes to keep me happy. Is that so? Even if Yui and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the bar to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah! Sorry. Yuri whirls back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just started me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Oh, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll go and get it. So, right away. I rush and fetch a small towel, but dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is there something wrong? Salt water, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Why? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently. Off her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the arousement of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri, gentle fingers around my wrist, send a tingly sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little light-headed today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore that event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected, to be honest. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lid in now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but that would take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, and you bring it in the morning. I can do the layering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? But no, it's not that at all. I'm just managed we were able to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we could spend more time after finishing the work. Well, who thinks to herself? I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with her in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it will can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad to help. Just let me know if you need anything you need to bring to mind. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't get much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, sir. You're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of feel that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. See Yuri? Eh? Ah! Hi! See Yuri? Just now we weren't... It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together for festivals. That's fine, right? Of course. Siri beams up. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Siri waves goodbye after. Siri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really, really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Yuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? Why does it hurt so much? Everything hurts so much. This would be good. Would be so much better if I could just disappear. Siri, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with my being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Siri. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Siri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Siri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Siri. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Joe, I like you so much that I just want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Siri. I don't want you to be hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Siri's arm and squeeze her with her. And squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Siri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give to you. This is gonna be the most difficult choice of the entire series. Because we could betray Yuri in a way, because we already have shown emotion to her, romantic emotions. So we could either have Siri suicidal, or we can tell her the truth. Well, because she is suicidal, we're gonna have to do the thing that we have to do. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are really the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with me by your side, then I know we'll be both happy, Joe. Suddenly, Siri wraps her arms tightly around me. Joe, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Siri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Siri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Siri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Joe. It's okay, Siri. It might take some time for those things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Siri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace that suits you the best. Hey, Joe. Siri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Hey, I don't really understand what Siri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Siri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of horns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I wanted to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's why my promise. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more certain when it comes to Siri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Siri's feelings as she is. Even though I comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Siri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll get everything I've got. Siri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Yep. Content roaring. What the fuck has happened here? Oh no. I guess we have to get this bit over with. If you have any problems with suicide, when I say it, look away when I say look away, because otherwise you will be having nightmares as much as I did the first time. So let's get this over with. Content warning. It's the day of the festival. All of the days I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Siri. But Siri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I assured her not to forget anything. Oh no. Funny enough, I probably would feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Yuri and Yuri at the event. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Joe, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each discs in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have the poems we're performing. In front I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sierra with you. Yeah, she's overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on one of these days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sierra told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's nearly not that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I used to be thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Joe. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, what are you on about? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Yuri really tell her about that quickly? And we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story about it also. Don't lie. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's been friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the discs. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I think so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly painted in its own, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh no. No. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Joe? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. His poem feels completely different from anything Suri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go and get Suri. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain your... Fucking Monica. Monica calls that after me. I quickly quicken my pace. Monica, what the fuck have you done? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Suri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking to school makes me really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will always be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And I wanted to give her. I reach Yuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone over. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Yuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this, after all. Waking up in her own house. It really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Suri's room, I knock on the door. Suri? Wake up, darling. There's no response. I don't really want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really left me no choice. I opened the door too. Yep. 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 Fucking Monica. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Suri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I believe that my eyes weren't showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Suri that I'd always be there for her. I told her I knew what was best, that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I feel so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Suri needed at all. Even if she told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? And make her feel even worse? Or did Monica manipulate her to feel depressed? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, reminded friends with her, remained friends with her, this has always been, then I could prevent this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry her with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. That's Act 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Bingo. Yep, that happened. Why did that suicide have to happen? Gosh. Oh, bloody hell. That was not pleasant to see.
I'm Slog. Said. Hello Governor, how art thou today?
Slog, you should be glad that you didn't come in 5 minutes earlier. I'm doing good, but what happened in the game was very, very sad. One of the main characters committed suicide. Very graphic as well. Was not pleasant. This one died, so yeah, that happened. So I'm doing good, but yeah, people are not gonna like watching the bit in the VOD. The first time I dealt with that section years ago was not pleasant. I seen an annoying girl running towards me in the distance.
I'm Slog. Said. I've been in here for a few minutes. We should never unalive ourselves. That is sad.
Indeed. But she was manipulated by Monica. Yeah, Monica manipulated her to commit suicide. Because
I'm Slog. Said. Dang Monica.
Because the point of the story is she falls in love with us and kills everyone off. It's sadistic, but that's sometimes what females will go to the lengths of a certain person. Waving her arms in the air. Like she totally obviously wanted my attention. She might draw to herself. That girl is blankety blank, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of thing you'd never see yourself making today? But it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together, go together on days like this. But starting high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase me like this, I always feel better off running away. However, I saw her and I would run across for her and let blankety blank catch up to me. And Siri was the one who died. In the story, she was our best friend since we were in kindergarten. Yep. this is, and that was Monica manipulating things again.
I'm Slog. Said. Whoa.
Yeah, it's fourth wall breaking this game. And multiple times in Act 1 she kind of revealed that shit was gonna happen. It's an ordinary day. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples, friend groups, walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending most of my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. They really aren't any interest. That interests me after what happened with the literature club. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Joe. Monica. Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, that is. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in that class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I couldn't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budgets, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing. But there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Agreed. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know. It can be anything, really. Writing poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Right, really? Yeah, that's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too, which it is. Anyone who debates that literature is not in that vein is not if manga is not literature, you're gonna have a long chat with me because I actually enjoy manga. I do. But how are you doing, Slog? I mean, she's not wrong. I guess. Besides, a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey Joe, any chance, by any chance, are you looking
I'm
for
Slog,
to join?
said. I am doing well today, thank you. How are you?
Good to hear, Slogs. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Had a terrible sleep, but it was necessary. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, in a moment, we're gonna end stream, but we'll get to the literature club bit first. I mean, I guess so, but in that case,
I'm Slog, said. Glad you are doing well-ish.
Is there any chance you could do a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit the club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I refuse something like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Joe, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. More important? Monica. I have one thing to I've got to go on this screen because I don't have the BRB screen available. Fuck. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rate out. We're gonna have a look at who is live in the Beehive. Let's have a look. Chunky Mustard is... Ooh. Because I want to show some love, I'm going to go and raid the Mr. Altair Threads. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and raid him, if it lets me this time. And if it does, we're going to have a fun time over there. I'm going to be...
I'm Slog, said. Im slog windmill, im slog windmill, im slog windmill, im slog windmill.
Hopefully the ads haven't been too annoying during the stream. I tried refining them. So what we'll do is we'll go and raid the trays, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you next time for Monica's Revenge.